wide receiver Dejuan Miller. Dejuan, congratulations. Great performance in the win in Wyoming.
Thank you.
It's fun to watch, especially some of those long pass receptions when the Fever really needs some points. You were downfield for them.
Yeah, just trying to make as many plays as possible. Just trying to be a playmaker out there and, help the team as, best way I can.
Tell us about growing up in Metuchen, New Jersey. Whereabouts is that in New Jersey?
It's in central New Jersey. Roughly about 14,000 people live there. Small, suburban town in New Jersey. I grew up there since I was 5. I was actually originally born in Oklahoma City. And, it's a great town to, grow up in and, start a family and, real slow town, but, I enjoy it and,
Good place to live.
Yeah.
Most people think of New Jersey unfairly because they fly into Newark. And that's maybe all they see.
Yeah. So, it's kind of a rush to judgment kind of thing, but,
Everybody's in kind of a hurry to get out of Newark to go wherever their destination is because it's not Newark. So, high school, what sports did you play?
I played football, basketball, ran track.
What was your favorite sport?
My favorite sport, I'd say football, but basketball was actually my first love. I started playing basketball before I started playing football or running track. So
what position out there?
I played the wing, played the 3.
Yeah. Forward position. Mm-hmm. From high school, you went to Oklahoma to play college football. Tell us about that. It's a big step.
I have a lot of family in the Oklahoma and Texas area, so it was just like going back home for me. I got a lot of southern roots, so really the adjustment for me really wasn't that drastic. So it was easy for me to go away from home because it was like I was going back home anyway because of my family.
Yeah, you had roots in the area, familiarity, but still, that's a big-time college program.
Yeah, I was ready for it. I knew stepping into playing for Oklahoma and playing for Bob Stoops, it was going to be a lot of pressure, and, that comes with it. So I was definitely ready to, get on the field and start playing.
One of the things that we obviously see in the indoor game, you're a big target. Big target. Kind of the jump ball situation, kind of like being a forward out there. Yeah. Just throw it up in the air and let the guy fight for it.
Yeah, that's the way I like it. Just being going up and going to get the ball like a rebound or, something like that. But I feel like that's part of my game. Being physical, being aggressive, using my size and my strength out there on smaller DBs. So I try to use that to my advantage as much as I can.
Talking with wide receiver Dejuan Miller, the Tri-Cities Fever Coach's Show at Uncle Sam's Saloon, right across from the Olive Garden off the Gage. The matchup at Wyoming, kind of take us through that first half. Things started to build offensively, and then the spark really came from defense and special teams again.
I felt like offensively we couldn't really. It was kind of erratic. We kind of couldn't really get into a rhythm. We would have a great drive going, and then we would get brought back by a penalty or self-inflicted mistakes. But after the first half, I felt like we kind of got it rolling. Less penalties, more big plays, and that results into a win. So
penalties were a little bit lopsided in the matchup, and I know we don't want to comment about the officiating so much, but you can't avoid it at the same time.
Yeah, I'm not going to comment on the officiating.
Yeah, that's
probably best for me not to.
They'd throw a flag from Casper on you right now if they could. And that's something that you have to overcome, especially when you're away from home.
Yeah, on the road it's definitely tougher to play in any level. So your back is against the wall as it is going into a hostile environment like Wyoming. You got to play pretty much perfect in order to come out with a win. And, it wasn't a pretty win, but at the end of the day, we got the win. So,
well, you pitch a shutout in the second half defensively.
Yeah.
That makes it kind of easy. All you need to do is get a field goal, really, to take the win. But 33-16, we started to see some signs of life for the Fever offense.
Yeah, it's definitely picking up. I feel like the offense is definitely clicking on all cylinders, and offensive line is playing great. Keith Allen is having a great year. Dante's come a long way from when he first started. So we're definitely looking really good right now.
So what do you attribute your success in the matchup to Wyoming? What happened in this game? Because it was a breakout performance for you.
I just went out and played. Just went out and played like I normally play every game. I'm just starting to get comfortable. I had to kind of readjust my game. I was out for 6-7 weeks, so getting readjusted to the indoor game it's not as easy as getting playing outdoors where that's where you're more comfortable. So and getting back into shape and everything like that, conditioning. So I had to really, readjust my body to get back into playing shape. And I feel really good right now, and I feel like I'm, back where I need to be.
Through high school, through college, had you ever undergone any type of an injury, like a broken foot?
No, but I tore my meniscus in 2010. I was out for 6 months with that injury. So adversity for me is, that was just another hurdle I had to get over. And, I'm mentally strong. I went through a severe injury already as it is, 3 years ago. So I knew how to handle it mentally and physically. So really, wasn't that much of a, setback for me.
You knew exactly what it would take for rehab and to get back into the lineup.
Exactly.
So now the trip to Colorado is coming up. The Ice is a tough opponent. Again, they're coming off of a bye week. What does the offense need to do to come out of the chute a little bit quicker?
I feel like we need to start fast. We can't start slow against a good team. Colorado is, like you said, coming off a bye week, and they're ready to play again, and they're having a pretty solid season. So I feel like it's important for us to start fast, especially on the road. We're already at a disadvantage as it is. So we really have to come out and play well from the first whistle.
And do you guys talk about that? I mean, after the win at Wyoming, did you kind of go over how the offense, get together as a group, go over how the offense has to come out faster?
Yeah, I think really, to me, I think it's just all about, doing your job individually, not worrying about what everybody else is doing. As long as everybody does their job, everything will all come together. And, don't worry about individual stats and anything like that. We have to just come together as a team and play well.
Coach has been talking about how this is already the playoffs for the Fever.
Yeah, every game is. Every game is a playoff. We don't really have any room to lose any more games throughout the season. We have to come out and play well every game from this point on.
Looking forward to the opportunity?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm always up for the challenge.
Very good. Good to talk to you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Dejuan Miller, wide receiver for the Tri-Cities Fever, joining us on the Fever Coaches Show here on 610 KONA. We take a time out so we can give away some fantastic prizes here at Uncle Sam's. You should be here for the Coaches Show every Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. here on 610 KONA. We'll be back after this time out with Coach Adam Shackelford.